Yo, let's go and welcome to the video. Today we're going to take a look at the Fathom-Lord fight, and the main thing that we're going to focus on is the tornado during the fight. If you get hit by it, it gives you a debuff that lasts 10 seconds and it reduces your casting speed by 60%, I think. And it also knocks you up in the air for a second. So right off the bat here, I will show you a nice example of what not to do. So I'm fairy firing all the ads here. I back right into that thing. So what you want to do if you have that debuff is just use your instant spells. Use Moonfire, Insect Swarm, kill a totem, fairy fire the other targets if you haven't fairy fired them, and then just keep an eye on that the whole fight. Like, you have to move and just, like I was doing there, Moonfire until it's facing a different direction. So I was a little bad at keeping fairy fire up this fight. I could have put it up there again. I was greedy, I had heroism, I was like, I just want to do my spells. So once Skull dies, I switch to X. Right before I pop my cooldowns, I do re-up fairy fire. Our warrior's dead, so there's no use to fairy fire if their warrior's dead, right? No, I'm just kidding. So we have unused trinket, Destropot, pumping away. I should have already used, it's kind of hard to see because the play bar down there, but I finally used my first demonic rune, and we're a minute 39. Yeah, so I definitely could have used one earlier, so I got 2 uses out of it because I only ended up using 1, I think, and I did run out of mana. So after a couple of the ads go down, us ranged switch to the moon. This is where the shaman in my group is, so his totems are down here. During that first few ads, I'm trying to stand near these totems. But after this ad goes down and we go back up, the shaman moves the totems up, and I don't get in range of all of them. That's something I gotta make sure that I do for future fights. Alright, so the caster's down, just the boss left. Fairy fire and Moonfire, and while I'm moving, getting in position. I'm in range of the spell power totem, but not the hit totem, the hit and crit totem. And then from here, it's just a like phase 1, if you want to call it that, with the ads. You're just watching out for that tornado, trying to use your mana cooldowns. So I used Enervate back then on the caster boss when I got low on mana. And I have rank 5 Starfire down here. It costs 250 mana, so if I do use a Destropot and that messes me up to where I don't have enough mana and I start getting low, I'll switch to using rank 5. But hopefully if we start killing the bosses a little faster, and if I use my demonic runes a little bit better, then that wouldn't be a problem. Like, I should be able to have already used a second one 3 minutes in, but because I didn't, I had to switch and use that rank 5. You know, Mana Pot's coming off cooldown here in a minute, and we can just finish him off. So not a crazy fight, it's just that RNG with the movement of the tornado. If it's coming after you, move out of the way, switch to different targets, get Moonfires up. You should have a Nature's Grace ready for your first Starfire after you're able to stop moving. And if your shaman is the one that is down here helping tank the caster, just make sure you're in range of their totems. 3 minute 23 second fight, and I had 1300 DPS. So that Starfire's doing max crit of 5700 with no unused trinket, so it's still hitting pretty hard. The Force of Nature, I used it at the very end. Only got 3.7k damage. I used it around here. Yeah, it's on cooldown. Yep, the trees just, they died from his Nova. So I popped him pretty close to when he used his Nova. So I should wait for him to cast that, and then pop the trees. You're still not going to get the full value because it's only, seems like it's, what, 10-15 seconds between the Novas. So I might even pop those in phase 1. Keep calling them phases, but at the beginning of the fight and see if that works out better. Thanks for watching. I will try to get a Tidewalker video up pretty soon as well. I'll see you then.